Damn. They fucked that school up.
You were too harsh on the old king.
I said nothing but the truth. He thinks he is powerful, but still fell for Aramon's lies and lost the royal city, the entrance to the alternate dimension. Something's wrong with the reality here.
You're right.
The Entropist dimension is expanding. It's taking over reality. That's more like it.
It doesn't look like something so bad that the school's opening had to be postponed by a whole year. Something didn't add up, and people had many questions. And this one viral comment. Vandalism. Were you insured? Why haven't you posted at least one image showing said vandalism? Or is the true vandalism you and this whole project? Also, from someone that is well versed in the banking system, your current post about your accounts being frozen is horribly flawed. It wasn't until a few weeks later that the truth about this mysterious vandalism and the school delay came out. And when it did, why he was being investigated. It would turn out that Dr. Umar had been failing to pay vacant property registration fees and utility bills. As a result, the house has been facing auction for a few weeks. In fact, it was reported that the house was going to be put up for auction by August 25th, 2023, and he refused to pay up his bills. So, guess what Dr. Umar did? He went on the defensive as usual. He claimed that the dues were punitive and discriminatory, and the state wanted to force him to close down the school. And then he tried to score sympathy points by claiming that he was being targeted unfairly, that people were giving more donations. And according to Tasha K, Dr. Umar was using these tactics to avoid
God damn it.
But if you thought what Tasha exposed was bad,
What's your
why tell
step,
me about the
Kaiser?
leaked federal documents that exposed Dr. Umar's PayPal scam? Because that's what really let him know that the feds weren't going to let him off easy this time. According to this leaked report, Dr. Umar allegedly received over $1.5 million in donations through GoFundMe and PayPal for different charity causes. Apart from the school, he has been involved in some causes that he claims are supposed to benefit the Black community. Except nobody actually knows where any of that money goes or what these charities have achieved. And every time he's criticized, he just comes out
Well, easier this time than the last time.
and warning people in the Black community not to fall for it.
They made me a straight pathway.
All right, that he's been suspended from through 2014 and 2015 of over $400,000 raised before the account suspension. That's a lot of money for GoFundMe, okay? PayPal donations, approximately $125,000 documented. Speaking fees and direct donations, estimated $750,000.
Tasha K need to stop her shit. Her ass already still owe Cardi B $1 million, something that she don't have.
With them digging. They've been on this, okay? And we're
The
going to talk about
Entropist dimension.
and that's the reason
It's
why that
collapsing.
damn school is on the ice right now. Vacant school that never opened. And he promised to open it in 2013 and kept pushing back the opening date and blame us, well, not me, y'all, if y'all donated, as to why it can't open, because Black people can't stick together. Okay, even though he was running it like a mom and pop shop.
These tactics worked for a long time until more
You see? The Entropist dimension has come free. Soon, the world shall return to our
I ain't gonna lie, she got a big mouth, but she don't be lying either.
class.
You know, they most okay. That might be.
Black people there's always a country.
Yeah.
There's
You mentioned more guys and
The alternate dimension merging with reality. That explains Aramon's confidence.
We must find soul crystal fragments quickly to prevent more voyages from escaping.
we can talk about it in the beginning because it's not true, but now,
Yeah,
you ain't finna do me
oh,
like
you been lying.
it's all another
Results and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, results and
Oh,
everything.
no.
I ain't never feel nothing begging. Other than, his dad passed in the church.
Yeah, that is true.
His dad passed. I ain't never seen
Ain't
him
got
do
no
nothing
idea.
begging.
Unfortunately,
Leon.
Charleston White wasn't wrong. Dr. King parades himself as a lover of kind to black women, even going as far as criticizing men like Jonathan Majors for dating a white woman. But then he turns around and insults them
The
when they
Entropist
question
dimension
him.
is
The
collapsing.
craziest part of all this
Energy
is
is
that it's
flooding
not
out.
just his critics
This is
or the
not
haters
good.
that are calling him out now.
Tell me,
People who used
what
to support
exactly
him
happened
before
down
have
here?
started asking questions. They're pulling their funds, demanding accountability, and silently removing him
Let's
from their
get a
social
record
media.
of this.
Some have even
Why you don't put on your shoes? You already said you
and
fucked
letting
those shit
the
up
world
in
know he's
mine.
a crook and possibly a
Why you just
criminal.
don't put yours on so that shit don't happen
By
again?
speaking against Doctor. Umar is his close friend and ally.
What do you want to
Tariq
crack?
Nasheed. Tariq recently sat for an interview with DJ Vlad.
That was
and
an
he
easy
went
one.
back when he was asked about Doctor Umar's antics. Tariq admitted that
Remember
at first he believed in Umar's school project.
Remember,
And that's great
Oda
because
wanted
even
the
Umar's
great
closest
Liana.
allies are now backing up the FBI's claim that this was never about
Mine
education.
just big,
It was about
but
fraud.
they do different.
At first, it was supposed to be the Pan-African
So
Dream.
look.
Give
Tariq
me all
even
the
revealed that he
details.
personally
Hey,
donated
bro.
a lot of money to the cause.
What are you
He started
talking
to
about?
lose faith
Just
in
tell
that
me.
vision when Doctor
And
Umar started acting
recorded.
out for social
Oh,
media,
shit. I'm glad
getting
I
distracted by
did.
drama and
Don't
conspiracies.
worry,
That became the final
I
straw, the falling out. And it all started because he tried to caution him about getting distracted from the vision. Throughout the interview, it was clear
Stand
Tariq had a
clear.
great deal of respect for Doctor.
You can handle that, right? Right here, right now! We're being targeted. Gotta be careful.
Are we being targeted?
Try to hold on. This did
Oh, hell no, I didn't try to do that. No, I didn't try to do that either. God damn it.
He started attacking me, and then I started getting in on him. So we fell out. And, I told people back in 2017, I said, let me keep it a big man. That school ain't never going to get built. That's just, don't ask me about it again. That's my opinion. It ain't going to get built. Just place. If it's going to get built, it would have been built already. Don't take that.
But that's not all. Because it would turn out that Doctor Umar has been on the FBI's radar for a long time. He just didn't know he was already being watched.
Oh, yeah.
Interestingly,
His ass
the
going
first series
crazy.
of Strike Against Doctor, the one that made the FBI open fire on him, didn't even have anything to do with money. Back in 2018, the State Board of Psychology accused him of practicing without a license. And that's not just embarrassing. It shows a pattern of deception that the FBI is now using to prove he's been running scams for years. Now, of course,
But
to
a
deny all
warm
the
welcome.
allegations, claim he was being targeted. His Facebook
Show you what I'm made of! Come on!
special education and
Right here, right now!
It shoots up.
That's it. I was just getting started.
He was not at all what he had cracked himself up to be. Now it's all coming full circle. The fake school, the frozen accounts, even the bogus psychology claims. Every scam he thought he buried is now Exhibit A in a federal case. The feds aren't backing down, his supporters are turning their backs, and the receipts keep piling up. And unless he pulls off a miracle, Doctor, Umar isn't walking back into his so-called academy. He's walking straight into a cell.
Might have been out of jobs by now. In our home, no matter which.
Nobody wins when the family feuds.
Game just any fab or slide it all. You with me down. That's the beef, that's the race. That's all it.
All your pages, crime and whatever the fuck. Not no fucking rematch, man. At least just
Hell yeah, we dropped your brother and what?
Nearly a dozen police raids that happened in less than 24 hours. More than 40 guns were recovered yesterday during those raids, and several arrests have been made.
And we're definitely going to hold them accountable. And I want to thank the community because the tips are flowing in. They're giving me all type of great intel. And they're posting their own stuff on social media, which you all know as well. And you probably are watching it as well. They're posting themselves with guns. They're going back and forth with the chatter. And tell them, I love it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it.
And I'm not here to pick on Detroit. I'm not purposely standing.
Energy fluctuation in this country.
And on top of that, some stories that I could have brought to you guys' attention yesterday.
Out of nowhere. Not appearing.
One of the main ones was the video that I just dropped 48 hours. But you know, here at the Family TV, I gotta bring down the news because y'all deserve the updates. Let's keep it all the way real. There's a war going on outside of Detroit. Since the death of D6 Dion, who we talked about just last week, gunned down on camera after being ambushed, things have only gotten worse. The city done turned up another notch. So let's first we had Dion, as mentioned, gunned down on camera. Then we had another man who was killed by his race.
More likely,
Right
it
after
was the same
that,
day.
on the same hour I dropped that video, reports came out that the brother of the man who actually spoke in the video that we put out was shot in the face a day after his brother killed him. He survived, but social media been lit up ever since. Some voices calling for peace, and others added fuel to the fire. And if the rig pass wasn't enough, we even saw the madness spill over into a hospital. One man tried to take his ex-wife life inside that building, and at the very same time, another man was gunned down inside a bed. That's two tragedies for the same place at the same time. That's the 3 hours of me doing this video. That ain't all. Behind the scenes, the feds made their move. They hit over 10 homes and arrested 40 plus people within the last 24 hours of me doing this video. During that time, they snatched more than 40 firearms. Right there was the icing on the cake. That made me say I gotta bring this to y'all as an update today. And after that was announced, it was quickly discovered that allegedly one of the cars used to kill Dion was found. So almost 2 weeks later, they didn't decide to burn. And on top of that, a person allegedly connected to that was used to take out Dion. It was a situation where he lost his life as well. And I'm gonna let y'all put 2 and 2 together on that. Now the police are even saying social media posts including one from one of the biggest artists in Detroit are being used in this investigation. Not just potential streets. So what's being posted online is catching attention. Now I know that was a lot, but in this video we're gonna cover it all.
Time to win.
And then he lost his life. The big big thing. Also, Nothing is off limits right now. So before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I'm give you the way. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. It's real, but as we always say, the streets don't forget. And it's easier said than done. Then move on. Let bygones be bygones. Be the bigger person. And when you lose a loved one, people grieve differently. Now for those who don't know, almost 2 years ago, we did a story in Detroit about the 7 Mile Bloods. The man who was responsible for some murders back in 2000. I'm gonna leave the link in the bio.
It's the dimensional prism we saw before.
And just want to refresh your memory of what really took place. Because what if I told you that situation is still
Human soul
big?
It's close. Soon you are destined to
Time to waste. Come on. Damn it. I've got an idea. If I can harness the ultimate dimensional energy, I should be able to make a shield that could deflect the laser.
great idea. How do we bring it off?
Restore the energy at the central floor.
What's your plan? It's a video that shows game violence to each other. That's the murder.
Hey, watch out!
Good, not good.
Show you what I'm made of! Wait, that's it. I was just getting started.
Games, both is an east side game, the south 600 one was a navigation track.
Now, move to the center. Watch when it attacks.
Speaking of Neff, as mentioned, when Michael Davis was shot with Neff in 2018, he was supposed to testify. He was just 27 years old. He was supposed to take his bag and dip for the 7 5 March 8, 2017, Central Judge George had asked Davis to testify. His response, no, Your Honor. After Neff lost his life in 2014, a new alliance on the east side.
These it's the dimensional prison we saw before.
Another banded together to battle the historic strong 7 Mile Bloods.
Watch out!
See, he's breaking. It's close. Soon, you will
No time to waste. Take them out.
Okay, on it now.
So much
We're being targeted. We're being targeted.
You can handle that, all right?
Stood no chance.
Jason White Boy getting 30 years of his kid. They sell up 18 witnesses to accuse 7 round bull like property. And that's the key. 7 accused 7 round bull. Shot, died, and they rest in peace. Number 7 Mile Bloods have retaliated for the 60 round gangs that turn they round May 1st, 2015.
Now, move to the center. Next, watch when it attacks.
Here, if you drive near the intersection of 80, that's when the tank will actually be outside. Shoot one shot, respect the times, respect the 7 Mile Bloods, 7 times.
What?
Leaving him be away.
I did what?
Fast forward to 2000. Decade later, you got the younger generation of the 7 Mile Bloods going by 56 or 700, which now you know the 700.
You won.
700 beyond his alleged affiliation and how the beef with other neighborhoods has started when he was in single digits. And now you'll understand some of these Facebook posts by alleged 4-2 members, and some would say celebrate the demise of these alleged 700 members. Like when 4-2 Doug had posted his track, "We Not Done," right? Hard as shit.
That's more like it.
Ironically, 7 laughing emojis. almost immediately after 700 Dion had lost his life. And for those who don't know, 700 Dion, as we just mentioned, we did his story as well last week. How he was making a fight. The guy who unfortunately lost his life after his family. Here's a photo of the frame. I'm gonna play this video, surveillance footage from a Ring doorbell footage. I'm sorry, for you guys one more time. I want you guys to see if you can identify the vehicles that's being used. One of them was allegedly recovered within the last 24 hours of this video, almost 2 weeks. Man, something to say. It's a clear sign of an arrest on the come.
Let's wrap this up.
Down they walk by the ass now.
Dimensional prism is gone.
Amongst the seas. Interesting. The dimensional prism seems to enhance our power.
We can study it after the attack. There we go.
Hey, put it out! Right here, right now! Look there! Come on!
Here we go. Enough distraction.
The police department said they picked it up 30s, saying that the family was attending the repass 700 Dion when the shooting had occurred. I'm gonna let you hear that clip one more time. The following day, not even 24 hours later, that same young man was shot.
The space within the Entropius dimensions unstable.
He's a local
King consumed too
You
much
know where
of
that
the dimension's energy.
Yeah.
It's collapsing. This must be where Aramon's seal started to unravel.
Unfortunately, Frost told
All
us
your
for
pages
so
crappy.
nobody knows.
Well, no, it ain't no more. I didn't make nothing but that one because you didn't have all your medicine. That's why I told you, call your grandma and tell her you need your medicine. Yeah, stop being so hot, you remember.
Feeling this.
Tell your grandma you need your medicine refill.
Fed, police, DPD, whatever the fuck, they just want to paint this horrible ass image of niggas. I don't get this shit. Let us grieve, my nigga. Y'all build a case so bad to put us in jail, bro. I just don't get that shit.
Now, looking back, you would think, why would one man want to talk about the police? His brother gathering period was talking. But it seemed like, because he knew he was one of the alleged targets. Because not even 24 hours later, he was shot in the face. Someone located his vehicle.
Damn.
Shot multiple times. It would seem like he survived, thank God. Instantly after, 4-2 Doug was the incident. Right here, another close one. It's time for me to drop. But then you have artists like Babyface Ray, right? So we're outside in my city. Ain't gonna preach to the youngest and soldiers. Stay prayed up, be careful. Remember, ain't no second chances in life. Streets talk, police watch. Doug followed up with, stop the battle.
It's always good to have extra supplies.
Feeling tired, Kaiser?
And then Doug went on the road. But any nigga that want to do something to me, I'll be on Warzone tonight.
Let's get a record of this.
Fully automatic kilo, laughing emojis. And the fact of the matter is this, we might be concerned at this point.
This is all new to me.
Cause it happened. When you got something that enemies inside, one might celebrate and allegedly.
Bring it on.
They're allegedly. So, yeah, that's the problem.
There we go. Not strong enough. King wouldn't have risked building this stone wall.
Indeed. My castle should be held accountable
Nearly a
for this.
dozen police raids that happened in less than 24 hours. hours. More than 40 guns were recovered yesterday during those raids and several
find out
arrests
soon
have been made.
enough.
CBS News
If he
Detroit
does
Jordan
betray
Burrow joins
us,
us live now
he'll
with
answer
more.
to me.
He's at Detroit Police Headquarters. Good morning, Jordan.
Good morning, Sandra. Good morning, Meredith. According to Detroit Police Chief Todd Bettison, these raids were for two reasons. One, to make sure that violent criminals, violent offenders are out of your communities and out of your neighborhoods. And two, Todd Bettison said he wants to make sure that crime is down overall.
Need to be more
According to Bettison, he said that 11 search warrants were issued Wednesday morning. He said during these search warrants, several arrests were made. Bettison said he didn't say exactly where that these happened, these warrants, search warrants happened, but he noted the way that the prosecutor's office and the U.S. Attorney's office were involved, which means some of these warrants were full federal search warrants. He added they actually do now have a good lead on the shooting that happened at Latham Playground. He also added the community was a big help during these raids.
We are definitely going to hold them accountable. And I want to thank the community because the tips are flowing in. They're giving me all type of great intel, and they're posting their own stuff on social media, which you all know as well. And you probably are watching it as well. They're posting themselves with guns, and out the chatter, and I love it. Keep doing it.
More than 40 guns were seized during these raids. Pointing out essential
Can I do what? Yeah. What you gonna do with it?
There we go.
You can handle that.
Enough distraction.
Was mentioned Mario, 53 years old. According to authorities, he allegedly got into an argument with his ex-wife who worked at the hospital in the basement of the facility. They go on to say that Mario then pulled out a gun, shooting and killing his ex-wife.
The outside world is just a screaming
killing
killing us in this
getting to the
moment.
hospital in St. Carlos. About a month ago, his ex-wife, identified by family as Latricia Gray, had filed a personal protection, which was not served. Gray, all they say in the city Friday afternoon. From a concerned citizen that went up there and went live. Because not only that situation had been reported, but it was also reported that a man had lost his life after being gunned down in the same street identified as John. And that's what people assumed he was talking about at first.
It doesn't seem like it's affecting anybody.
On the YouTube
You know?
last weekend show.
Look at it.
When they arrested condolences to his family. Check out that live.
It's your man, the one and only, the only one, Mr. Sam 44, man. We don't know if the active shooter is still in there. We don't know what. I got family in there. I don't know what's going on right now. I'm trying to figure out where the news is. There's a lot of confusion, a lot of mayhem. See people behind, and it doesn't seem like it's affecting anybody. You know? Look at it. Absolutely. See that? Supposed to be an active shooter in the motherfucking house. Okay. Somebody called me out of my busy day. They say, Sam, why you not down there covering this shit? Okay, I'm down here covering it. Don't see too much, nothing. See a lot of them down there. See? Look at them. Okay, see a lot of that. Got over to tell me the shooter's done. People seem like they're around the hospital. Just police out there, a few healthcare members coming out. Excuse me, I'm Sanford Miles from Detroit Raw Live. Is the active shooter still in there? Okay, because I have family in there. I just want to make sure. Everything is contained? Everything is contained? Okay, thank you. Well, there you have it. whatever was going on ain't going on. Now, if y'all didn't understand now. I came down here, I showed Henry Ford, active shooter. Everybody's saying nobody's down there not right now, okay? So nobody dead, no board, none of that shit that's going to get you fused because I don't need this shit. I'm out.
I know that was a lot of short thing. This will show that there's no safe space. Niggas, repass, hospital, even the internet, none of this off limits. Dion his life on camera. So man being shot in the face right after his repass. Somebody being gunned down outside the hospital, where another man tried to take his ex-wife inside the hospital. This
will happen here after we retrieve the crystal fragment.
Become an empty shell. Its collapse won't affect anything.
Won't all the Voidreks sealed inside escape?
Haven't they already? Already broken. We're removing the soul fragment to prevent the Voidreks from infusing more people souls.
As long as the time passes, there's still hope that
my job, man, is to make sure the truth is already been presented. Everybody out there in the truck, I stay safe. Once again, rest in peace. Damn it. To the little British. Yep. That being said, I gotta get ready to present the let me know how you think. Talk to me in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Today, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Nobody ready for the family feud. It's time to expose you real rapid, nigga. Go tag Psycho Bob and tag that play. And tag his family too. Tag his mama too.
every little bit helps.
And his daddy. That's the outcome. Oh, yes, man. Son.
Gunfire erupting on a busy road in Lauderdale. A car riddled with bullets.
This shooting sending 3 people to the hospital, and that's where we find Local 10 Sanel Savovic live with what just learned about one of the victims, Sanela. The victims, all men, were transferred here to Broward Health Medical Center from Plantation General Hospital. We're told they are stable, expected to be released soon, and one of them is actually a South Florida rapper.
It was Friday, March 19th, around lunchtime. Misty was returning to work at her salon, Hair Free, talking to a friend on the phone. She was on the phone with her, and I guess she told
Baby, stop whispering, please. That's getting really...
scared me.
Only thing I need probably is a beer and probably a black. That's it.
On the gun on her, I guess. And she's got her gunshot.
It was careless.
After a woman was shot and killed in Fort Lauderdale, she was mother of a South Florida rapper.
Back in the beginning story, Fort Roberts' mother was black down when her driver was big, her son, big. Just so happened all this is alleged because of his wolf. I have to be real, family. I dedicated my next 48 hours to try to find out why. At least it was public. Like, let's be real, fam. Even if you're in the streets, this goes beyond your morals. Like, what you do to make your mother a casualty of your wolf? Then you gotta ask, better yet, what somebody gotta do to you to make you have the same satisfaction from taking a life of their mother. And after looking up a couple of cases, going over some social media accounts, I mean, we may got the answer. This wasn't the first time mother got shot, which we'll discuss. But it seems he's involved with this enemy mother losing his life, and a close friend to the enemy mother who lost her life. It seems to me that had sexual relations with his mother. I mean, I can't make none of this up. But that goes to my initial question. What somebody got to do to make you flash out and say, hey, getting your mother to be some form of satisfaction? This is going beyond the streets. This is no more. no principle. And then you say, hey, what you got going on? That you put your mother in harm's way. So, with that being said, make sure you like the ask around, jump right to it. So you can do it. Yeah, right here, right now. Just you please, just 5 miles from their neighborhood. I don't know. They because of our things like the Bob, Psycho Bob, people watch for this. We both want the same. It's only 13 first did it. That's smart. Now we, hey, we have to do that. Psycho Bob. You down. Here for some photo. It's like Bob. You know, man, shoot the one down. That's the thing out. This situation, look there. Start that day. Once had a try to go away, they're like that. He's a fair guy. He was just 20 years old. His wife was taken to their country at just 18. Location was the different road. Authorities had to say at around 6 a.m. They called it. John said you can handle this all right. Both sides years to come. See a picture of Psycho Bob a long time ago. But the person is Bob White, young guy to go by the name of Josh. Josh was famous. But at a very early age, he went to prison. Josh, he would be known as Bobby Boy that in January of 2013, him and a guy named Corey Miller decided to go rob a Hollywood gas station. The drug had other plans. Instead of shooting one of the robbers, the robber ended up being Corey Miller. And Josh, well, he ended up getting life in prison at just 19 years old. People on the Dana and Hollywood side was upset, but especially on Dana. They were saying Josh shouldn't have left Corey. Corey was really loved in Dana. Now fast forward to 2021, Eric is back home from the first body we talked about in the beginning of the video. Now Eric, being from Dana, he was close to Psycho Bob and another guy named Brett, always seen with Psycho Bob. Some call him his brother. Brett took his own life on his wedding day. Some say he felt the pressure of the feds. And the reason why, according to the new indictment of Eric's, him and Brett was in the eye of the law after a guy that go by the name Snap City Surge. They end up robbing and shooting. He ended up surviving. His parents made him testify. And that's how Eric and Psycho Brother had got caught. Eric ended up getting a gang indictment. Only a month after.
Possible from everything to home invasions to murders. That's how the feds describe these men who are now facing federal charges tonight. NBC6 reporter David Gorilla is in Fort Lauderdale with the details. The U.S. Attorney says 3 violent criminals are off the street tonight behind bars after years of terrorizing Broward County. These 2 men are alleged members of a violent gang called Onsite. Court documents obtained by NBC6 say the Onsite gang lived up to its name to, quote, reflect the willingness of Enterprise members to commit acts of extreme violence, including murder, without hesitation. 28-year-old Eric Hunter, a.k.a. E, and 27-year-old Derek Slade, a.k.a. D, arraigned today in federal court. Hunter is the alleged leader who planned, organized, and supervised the gang's criminal activity. Slade and a third person arraigned earlier this month are alleged to carry out the crimes. The indictment says that criminals, quote, engaged in multiple acts of violence to intimidate victims and reduce likelihood of resistance, engaged in drive-by shootings to engender fear, and while incarcerated, maintained contact with others to achieve the goals of the enterprise. The feds allege the gang organized to maintain mutual preferences and to establish and enhance the perception of the enterprise's violent nature and to recruit potential members and those pictures of their crimes or potential victims. If convicted, they could face life in
Never have
prison.
too many of these.
In Broward, Jamie Garola, NBC6 News.
Now, Serge has a lot of love in Hollywood, even connected to some known local Hollywood rappers. One of them was a rapper called Tate that you see to the right of the screen. Trey and a guy named Sig, both from Hollywood, is well-known rappers. Trey went by HMT Trey, and Sig went by Liberia Sig. They had a track called Out to Love with a little over half a million views.
A new area.
Now, Trey and Sig, their brothers, they would say Jits. But in early 2021, Trey brothers were missing. She went down. She rested in peace and left condolences to her family. She wasn't wrong. She was gunned down on the
Feeling is mutual.
So many.
Stay in school. Miss Party Misty let kids in like a Pied Piper.
Look there.
Silence. The day the mother of 8
We're being targeted.
as Mrs. The 175th store in Big Clearance. GT. This is returning to fathers. Aaron Green talking to a friend.
Good, not good. So many.
Gotta be careful. Right here, right now. You could have it better.
So many.
The women say Misty was not robbed, but was shot several times.
So he's not. You say he's not that age.
I got what? I don't know. I might. Just guess.
They believe their friend was targeted for some
What's happening?
reason because of the
Just
relations
focus on
active.
acting the
They say
door.
many were too afraid to
Door.
go
I can lower it back down.
Say what?
The goal of Misty's life
I love whole West.
and Melanie is her biological sister.
Alright, just don't worry about it. Just don't make it bigger.
They consider themselves all sisters. But staying away from her little sister's funeral was essentially part of her plan.
It's not right. Devil, punch her in her face, so just put it to her face.
We have to have a whole casket.
Stay with me, Case.
She should have been celebrated. There was sheer anguish the day Misty Hopkins died. And now, a month later, her sisters are hoping someone will come forward to find her killer.
Justice got to be served. Somebody got to speak up. If we don't speak up,
Misty Hopkins was a wife, daughter,
You still haven't given.
and sister. Her youngest child is just
Hey, watch out!
We're being targeted.
the sisters are leaving.
You can handle that, all right?
And call police. Next time to tell them. Information about Karen and Sarah, 7 years.
The situation is out of all savage. They can run. Especially when they down here. We also saw the city. That way I'm Say other names. That's psychopathism. Song step there. They start share off the blue on trade and see inside the same office something that's happening.
So many. Enough distraction.
On that same day, David Law, 2021, Detective Bob gave the power to other people. He found himself getting hit up on the highway. Thank God the man noticed and was able to get him help right away. He managed to survive.
From gunfire erupting on a busy road in Lauderhill, leaving a car riddled with bullets.
The shooting sent three people to the hospital and the 45-month-old spouse of Bovik alive. What just learned about one victim The victims, all men, were transferred here to Broward Health Medical Center from Plantation General Hospital. Were told they are stable, expected to be released soon, and one of them is actually a South Florida pastor.
Sunrise Boulevard gunshots.
When we came up, we just seen like the accident. I seen the guys getting out of their car, blood gushing out of them. It was just really traumatic to see.
This gold sedan was riddled with bullets. The 3 men inside were shot and begging for help. One of them was a South Florida veteran, played by lead Psycho Bob. Tristan Johnson
You
left his
still
nurse behind
haven't
and
given
immediately
up.
joined the organization
Hey, watch out! Damn it! Look there!
Here we go.
Hey, watch out! Look there! We beat Tommy! Look there! Hey, watch out! Look there!
on the street and on the sidewalk. They are actively searching for that BMW with the legal. Mr. Johnson, glad to take some help, said he's at the right place at the right time.
Probably I was scared, I feel like I did something. Yeah. Don't do that.
Meantime, that BMW and the person responsible for this crime have not been located just yet. That's the latest here from Fort Lauderdale.
That was the last decade, just like the father. Shot up. That's the guy that couldn't keep in Hollywood. He ended up speaking that back. He had some interesting things to say the least, even before new details will later discussed concerning Psycho Bob. Now, Dex have a brother named Skrilla who was signed to MMG about 6 years ago.
What's happened?
It's fine. Just focus on activating the floor with the energy restored. It will go back down.
About the issues of Dex and Psycho Bob. Quick. Oh.
But then he is the king. Hey, he is the king of Liberia.
You still haven't given how tested.
Feeling is mutual. You can handle that, right? Gotta be careful. Right here, right now!
We're being targeted. So
You know how y'all do friends. Y'all don't get it. They gonna kick y'all out. They hit all the
Here we go. You can handle that, right? Show you what I'm made
Damn.
How you let Psycho beat you up? The Psycho got the teeth knocked out. It's under his bones, bro. That's why
You still haven't given up how tested.
We be tight. Take that. Look
still playing with him, you know the danger down there. I don't care what you call your big homies that build out of call it before. But you know what I'm saying? But we call it these streets. Only to get the still. And that's all I'm
That's it. I was just getting started.
We go to get some hours because I don't know about no lives. They feel like we the aggressors. Hey, bro, listen. I don't want nobody to feel like that we was the aggressors or you was the aggressor. A nigga told y'all, man, that's why shit was sick.
Just focus on activating the floor with the energy restored. I can lower it back down.
They made the heavy came back. You just we gonna squash it. Your big homie called me. I have respect for your big homie called me. Hey man, bro, man, let's do this. All right, cool. I'm hollering at bro, let's do it, bro. Hey, the nigga still tell the nigga, and then when the nigga, and then y'all niggas don't sit up to me. And then my dog said, everybody comes yo, put hair off the middle dog. I was skinless, doing it. You gotta say what you saw, your name in your mouth, and do it to you. I keep telling you, I'm old enough to be your dad.
It's escaping again. Destroy it quickly before it escapes into reality.
Nah, playing with a nigga. Keep playing with me, homie, but you ain't got enough money. You don't got enough. Stop playing with a nigga, bro. A nigga keeps telling me. And Clint, you wanna says you wanna jump in this Clint, homie? A nigga gonna show your fat, sloppy, bad body, stank face. Nigga gonna knock the tattoos off your face. But y'all niggas keep speaking on the nigga name. Look like you got hit by an FN. Don't get hit by one for real, bro. I'm telling you, don't get hit for real, boy. This nigga gonna be smoking on you next.
Oh, this is quite intriguing.
What the steers in that? The niggas ain't got nothing. The niggas ain't got nothing to do with that. We ain't rocking like that. Them good niggas, man. We ain't rocking like that.
So as you can see, these boys had a lot going on. They even made it at one point trying to squash the back for September 2023. Psycho Bob, while incarcerated for 75 years with firearms charge, the same mother.
Item on the surface on Fort Shooter after a woman was found dead in a van in Fort Lauderdale.
Let's get to Local 10's Terrell Forney live with the investigation. Terrell.
This was a murder that happened in broad daylight in a Fort Lauderdale neighborhood. A murder that now has the attention of a number of homicide detectives here at police headquarters. Let's get right to the scene that's taking you there right now, Northwest 30th Way, near 21st Street in Fort Lauderdale. The crime scene in the driveway of a single-family home. The victim, a woman who was in the driver's side of a van that was parked there. Apparently
Let's get a record of this.
In the driveway. The call of a shooting
Want to record your
just
story?
after 6 tonight. Officers arrived and pronounced that woman dead.
This is all new to me.
The window of that van appeared to be shot out. That van was eventually towed away from the scene.
What's up?
Family members, loved ones, and neighbors, they all gathered just outside of the crime scene tape as those officers worked the area.
That's it. Don't be a stranger.
We can tell you that no identity has been released.
You have to get the
family members
give
of
you
this
all
victim
the
have been trying
details.
to speak on camera at this point, but we know that the circumstances and the motive, they are still
Want to record your
unclear.
story?
That is what is keeping the attention
Quite
of
the
detectives
epic
here. We're
adventure
trying to figure out
indeed.
exactly
Whoa,
what led up
this
to
is
this
stunning.
and why. We also know that those detectives, they are urging the public to pick up the phone, if there's any help that they can to help out this space. Reporting live from Fort Lauderdale, Local 10 News.
Now, when Psycho Bob lost his
were
mother
you
to the other
thinking?
side, wasted no time to mark her demise on social media. Tig said, "Long live Missy. We love you. You can get your rest now, baby girl. I know you happy." He also wrote, "Read that one through, laugh out loud." He said he was after my mom. This, now his mama was happy. Now he been him. That's something real. He also wrote, "Let y'all control the world." As we always say, family, revenge don't have a date on it. And like I asked you at the very beginning, what could somebody do to possibly make you want to take out their mother? Seeing we know what somebody could do based on this story, and I guess it's fair game for somebody to do the same to your mother and your close friend mother. As we wrap this video up, we do want to say love, prayers, and condolences to all the victims and their families. This Brown County boy got 3 mothers mentioned, with 2 of them who end up losing their life, all who not in this so-called beef. I know we probably missed a lot of things, but I know we spoke on a
How
lot of
surprising.
things that was public record.
Barrier
One
to the
taste
path.
of the situation that's more developed. I'll make sure I keep you guys updated. Keep them guys in your guys' prayers. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Today, catch you guys on the next one.
say this about Soulja Boy. Y'all gotta give him a little bit of latitude because he a victim. And it's been ran quite a bit. They was playing safe, and then the owner of the house, Soulja Boy take. That's why he's always able to score other for being a swish. Birds of a feather flock together.
To get in your position. What? I got on boss face and YouTube and grinding as a teenager in the hood, and I made it. And you mad? You had to get in your ass. You had to suck.
Boy, he been here. You know like here. So, yeah, boy, gotta go get that check. Yeah, I don't think he had hits him.
Wow.
He don't care. You think Soulja Boy was only trading guns with Harlem Wayne? Think again. This ain't some light-hearted story. Soulja's got a vaulted skeleton, and the lock is starting to crack wide open. What began as one random radio comment has spiraled into a full-blown expose, dragging out scandals he's been hiding for years. And trust me, they're way uglier than anyone imagined. Forget the sugar-coated stories we've all heard before. The real drama starts when you rewind to that bizarre trumpet inauguration weekend.
What were your thoughts when 50 Cent blamed the second season ratings dip on gay stuff?
First of all, you know, I call him Kettleback Black Zone.
Soulja Boy, he been here. He nobody cares, Soulja Boy. So, Soulja Boy better go get that. Yeah, I don't think he had hits him.
Wow.
Rollback to drop their licensed game.
What were you thinking?
Polo, hoodies, six. Custom design for your school. On game days, we wear rollback. Period.
So the path is here.
Save me! Slow down, cowboy. Let's get you some cash. FastLoanAdvance.com. Choose the amount you need, check your options, and get your money. Let's fill me up. Thanks. Fast Loan Advance. A
There
smarter
may
way
be
to borrow.
nowhere to walk, but try jumping.
Wow. Out of nowhere, Soulja pops up at this shady crypto event. The kind of scene packed with question marks instead of bands.
Let's take a look.
The jackpot. It was already sketchy, but then Marlon Wayne moved his slick jab on the radio interview, casually brushing Soulja off like he didn't matter. That's when things got ugly, because Soulja didn't just take it personal, he treated it like war. What most people don't get is why his reaction was so over the top. When you're sitting on as many scandals as Big Draco, even the tiniest jab feels like someone's about to pull the whole curtain back. That's why instead of brushing it off, he sprinted to X like his career was on fire and unloaded one of the wildest clapbacks we've seen in a minute. I can't believe I'm arguing with a dude that dresses up like a white chick. What's wrong with me now?
Absolutely. It was moving. It was everything. It was
You can enjoy this. We're being targeted.
Watch out! Keep up! Good living here.
It's
Where to at? Take that! So this is the end.
Hey, wait, gangster. Are y'all serious right now, or are y'all trolling? Y'all serious? Oh, y'all dead? Okay. On my life, God strike me down, send me to hell right now. On my soul, on everything I love, that dude is lying. I could die right now today. God strike me down. I put it on my life. I put it on my life, a soul. I put it on my heart. That's not true, bro.
This should be entertaining. Arena! Take this! Hey, what is I think I was good.
good's not good. Right here, right now. Trying to get serious. Come on.
Thoughts when 50 Cent played the second season ratings dip on games.
Here we go.
Seriously?
Hey, watch out. Not over yet. Here we go.
Hey, watch out. Something's up. Let's get serious. Deep on. Right here, right now. Look there. Shoot.
Gonna enjoy this. Take this. Not over yet. Here we go.
Watch your back. Right here, right now.
Gotta be careful.
Come on. You can handle that, all right? Look there. You can handle that, all right?
Here we go. Gotta be careful. Not over yet. Stood no chance.
It's code for hinting at something way bigger than I can say out loud. And with Soldier, the dots started connecting fast. Vivica didn't just throw shade. She told the world, I know what's going on. Trust, Vivica is no rookie. She's been in the game long enough to look behind every velvet curtain and see what's happening for real. So when you link her history of dropping hints to Soldier's explosive meltdown over Marlon's harmless jab, flipping from calm to full-on offense in a second, it starts to look like a massive projection. That's the oldest play in the book. Attack very good. Just like that.
Watch your back.
Here we go. Take that! Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Not over yet.
We be caught. Look there. you what I'm made of? Try to hold on a bit longer.
Did you know you could be entitled to a 5 or 6 figure payout for something as silly People settle for less because more than like what their injuries actually worth. Just click on the link around this video to discover how much your case could be worth. Fill out the free 30-second quiz and you're done. If you missed work, needed medical treatment, or... It's crazy.
Hey, man, pass me the...
Another monitor full of mysterious energy.
Running through the crib. All black, mask on, running through the crib. Run to the front door. I hop out, I start shooting. Blah, 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 blah. Shot the... Blah, shot his head. Blah, blah, blah. All of them run out the door, they run out the door. This nigga on me.
The internet exploded instantly. That clip spread through every group chat. DJs were sliding it into club sets just to see the chaos, and some radio stations even gave it spins. Marlon didn't just roast Soldier, he torched his entire public image in one shot. Overnight, Marlon flipped from being that actor clapping back to a viral record. Those bars cut deeper than any punchline he's ever dropped on stage. They sliced straight through the Soldier's tough guy mask, leaving nothing but smoke behind.
Let's try again.
Fans thought, okay, that's as crazy as this can get. TMZ jumped in with fresh footage. Cameras caught Marlon leaving a restaurant, and you'd expect maybe some Hollywood politeness, a little downplay to cool things off. But nope, Marlon saw those flashing lights and doubled down on the camera in front of the whole world. He didn't just talk his talk. He went full savage and casually tossed out the kill shot. I put you in one of the movies. It was the perfect reminder that Marlon's got
I'm gonna enjoy this.
But then, one of the biggest mistake yet.
So many. There we go. Watch your back. Let's try this. Not over yet. Take that. Arena, here we go. We become
forcing him to spring into action like a real-life action hero. But people close to the situation, and some who were actually there, tell a way messier story. The Whispers claim it wasn't just some random break-in, and that the chain of events from that night could destroy Soldier's polished spirit. The infamous shooting all comes back to one name, Drew. And this is where the story splits into two completely different realities. Soldier's side is the clean Hollywood script. Masked men break in.
It's always good to have extra supplies.
Walks away looking like an action star.
I had a bad feeling about it. Want to record your story? What do you want to crack?
But Drew's version...
That was an easy one.
Instead, according to him, there were no troopers at all. He and his crew were part of Soldier's own label. Strangers.
That's it. Don't be a stranger. Let's get a record of this.
Why? Because
and record it.
This party, They claimed they heard one of their tracks blasting, but when soldiers forced no payment.
Bring it up.
So many. Looks like the soul fragment is on that central platform. I sense flying gates.
Okay. I'll activate the full code.
Oh, you underdog! We begin on, come on! You can handle that, all right? You're asking for this. Right here, right now! It's got
Enough of this.
Hurry up, Gator. We don't have much time. Okay? Now let's get out of here.
That one move flipped the whole script. Even hit an attempted robbery charge and staring down a possible 25-year sentence. But here's the crazy part. Mysteriously drops
So this is the end.
Situation, or to protect the and it didn't stop there. The description of the supposed weapons kept shifting too. First it was heavy artillery, then suddenly it was just handguns. The contradictions stacked up so high, it was only a matter of time before Luke made his move. He called in a legal heavy hitter, Brian Steele, the same powerhouse attorney repping Young Thug, and still wasting no time. Tearing apart the lack of hard evidence, the story collapsed under its own weight. Before long, he walked out with the book not served, but
dispose of them.
Paramount on here.
Looks like the soul crystal fragment is on that central platform. I sense flying gates.
Okay. I'll activate the full code.
Look there! Stay back! We've been crossed!
So many.
Stay back!
Here we go.
Nothing. Time red. That's it.
Not strong enough.
Hey, watch out!
Line it all up. It's no history.
Here we go.
Wasn't just cracking jokes.
It's done. Hurry up, Jason. We don't have much time. Okay? Now let's get out of here.
The other forms of slogans and substance. The internet, laugh, whatever. That's exactly why soldiers spiraled into panic. Like the entire tweet history the second it was clear he was moving. And His follow-up post read like a desperate save. I apologize for crashing. I wasn't trying to defend self, but sometimes I take it too far. Back to the
That was a pretty deadly trap.
Was indeed now forced to reveal itself.
Yeah, let's finish it off. What's going on? I don't see the soul crystal fragments.
How kind of you to walk into my trap.
Last time, I lost 29 pounds.
Stand clear.
Drinking ice water with heat and 200 ingredients every morning didn't do something for us. But it wasn't until I went to 196 I figured out why it was so addicting. It just takes time. And the results came so fast that we didn't take out the system resistance if I was on the jar. So this is
so many.
We're being targeted. You can handle that, all right?
I went 196. And my husband, 180.
We're being targeted.
Anyway, my husband convinced me to share this recipe with him today. He found out about it on the news and told me to try it after he saw a few people share their success stories. Honestly, I didn't think it would work, but figured I had nothing to lose from trying. And now I'm so glad I did, because it completely transformed our lives for the better. Now we can finally get on with our life. Enjoy our favorite foods like
there's a certain family members, certain personal journeys to stay until somebody crosses that line. Once that happens, it's he didn't just cross the line. The bull goes right through it. The difference is Marlon has been open and proud.
What's going on, everybody? It's going over to explain here for you guys. Hey, no, put it in. This one's going to be for the 15,000 subscriber Q&A. Thank you for the bottom of the very
looks like the crystal fragment on that central platform. I sense flying gates.
Okay, I'll activate it.
it's on like you guys watch your mouth. Like usual, Q&A's nothing's off limits. Very rarely like not answer. So get right into Cooper says, in order to play, we have a fictional plane for potential power. Lord Oscorona and Valhalla have completely left in the dust of their power. What do you think this means? Funny enough, I did a
Gotta be careful.
this, I had a lot of content.
Here we go. Right here, right now.
That video was off like
That's it.
May I
Just getting hurry up, please. We don't have much time. Okay. Now let's get out of here.
Whiskey one, like after discussions, those were more so done. When the chapter comes down, I write out like all the topics I want to do, and I get as much of that done as possible. I just like to book a week off and edit everything and upload everything.
Over there.
Yeah, so
That was a pretty deadly trap.
I do think that he's at line as it's just the Solomon's friend.
Yeah, let's finish it off.
And everything. they're placing
What's going on?
big
I don't
focus
see the soul crystal
characters
fragment.
into blocks. And
How
so
kind
all
of
those
you
guys
to
are
walk
very
into
well
my
played. How about in the limiters that model placed on them, or just going to Momoshiki.
Let's wrap this up.
You can handle it, all right?
So many.
You're asking for this.
Okay. I appreciate that from him. Really bored though. So I was an editorial and got a couple mentors, one
It is done.
for some of the writing that she's done at least last night. Has that so that was kind of cool there. I learned a lot. Discourse, or you're going to be talking chaos, etc. A lot of that language I use as far as writing, I do like writing, and I really get off on, I can't read stories, dang it, that you send it
Get the fuck out of here.
Patrons that on the Patreon Discord server that's really their thing. I also recommend the book called How to Write a Sentence, and like the title feels like it's condescending, but it isn't, because there's so much more writing a sentence than noun, verb, adverb, subject, predicate, etc. Like the stuff you learn.
Bring it up.
Looks like those global fragments are on that sexual platform. I sense five waves.
I'll activate this first.
If you pick up on it, you realize very similar to how
You can handle it, all right?
how they do
We're being targeted.
Right here, right now.
Out there,
you can handle it, all right?
Shoot!
Hey, watch out! Show you what I'm made of! On to the next challenge.
Okay, here it is. And I'll put the
Hurry up,
photo.
we don't have much time. Okay, now let's get out of here.
Just for protection reasons. For Ian, you have so many things to tell. Right. I can't wait to read. I can't wait to read. That's kind of the
line gate over there.
That's kind of always been in the back of my mind, because it's always
That was a pretty deadly trap.
Was indeed
Yeah. Let's finish it off. What's going on? I don't see the soul crystal fragment.
How kind of you to walk into my trap.
Damn it,
seriously put your name on it or pin name stuff.
dispose of them.
Gotta be careful.
It's just one of those things.
Look there.
Gotta be careful.
A lot of stuff like
So many.
Yeah, that's definitely fast.
We be copy.
You can handle that. It's considered, you know, down how good sausage is. Maybe we can expect to do. Yes, that's crazy.
So many.
That's topic. I don't think anybody's done that. I really don't think anybody's done that. Like, I don't want my channels, but at this point, I'll keep up with actions. I don't have to keep this channel because I'm still getting sold, but for the most part, I don't watch anime because I don't want to. I don't want that. When he takes what he say, that's
Give me a break, man.
Big videos got high watch time or it's got high views and the other. Guys will tell us, oh, okay, so people don't look at this. So, based on my limited scope, I don't think anybody's touched on that, but that might be a good topic. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to do that. And I've talked myself into it. Alright, let's see. Jay Briz. Okay, the Nico Robin defense. Not a question, but a thank you. Thanks for the Discord and all the great content. I consider you some. What's going on, guys? DeWobs here. Welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Season 5. How the Season 5 started. We have 14 boys staying with 5. We ain't talking about
Aramon's not here.
Looks like it's so Crystal Dragon back on that. Sense flying fast.
I'll activate.
So many here right now. You can handle that,
Take that! Not over yet!
I'll show you what I'm made of!
It's showtime! Not strong enough.
If your GLP-1 is making you nauseous,
hurry up, Gator. We don't have much time, okay? Now let's get out of here.
Turns out it was so much easier on the which made it more sustainable and helped me get my target weight. Starting at $299 per week, it's also way more affordable. SkinnyRx users report losing up to 10 pounds per person.
Find Gate over there.
That was a pretty deadly trap.
Was indeed close. But now,
Yeah, let's finish it off. What's going on? I don't see the soul crystal red.
How kind of you are. To suggest that we will be getting the new
collect
Dispose
of
of
them. It is most likely 5 the combat or at where as the floor rescued by Pilot and again he says okay, like they have a sense of data. Play your card right, and they go straight in. Now, that one line does by hero, Gambit, has them on his mind as he's had prior experience with them. Because notice how he says, if you play your cards right, obviously referencing Gambit, energy card and weapon. That's how he says they don't train in relearn physical type 4, which is Rogue's ability. She can train type 4 and keep their abilities. Quite literally, it's very clear to use up full Gambit and Rogue, and we already know that on Rivals and Heroes 3 early on, we haven't seen them for Angela and Daredevil in Season 3, and that's where we are now. They can say that Rogue and Gambit are already being used as a Grandmaster. We know a lot about these heroes, but who are good at using Gambit in battle. Or battle map on the Hawkeye page, you can see this Hawkeye spray, where you can see an arrow through a playing card. You know what that is, right? Quite simple, not quite kind of. Yes, there was no I can get the late either. I didn't clearly say that look at where the get going. Playing I
show you what I'm made of.
It's not over yet. It's how it's done. It's like
Where'd you at?
Well, also known as the 5 league now, this day, as a family of Irene, something that you can find what's your
You're being targeted. You can handle that, all right? Come on!
Quite clear. Did you think this was any of them?
What a shame.
January, February, Valentine's Day, of course, it's nothing. 5.
I'm here right now.
A bit on hero. What we know about the get involved. Now, something is that skill that also when you use their abilities, a strategic way to aid their teammates and Rogue.
The barrier is out of energy.
Activate it again. Quickly. We have building and ability to draw. This seems like some kind of charge meter. She has to charge in order to steal abilities, and then it looks like she can steal free abilities of the enemies. So she needs some kind of hybrid support. I know a lot of people are the Rogue. I think pretty elite, pretty much solidifies this teaser. But we have Gambit. I know people don't want any more duelists, but Gambit has already been leaked to be a duelist. investigation, but honestly, I don't think they can do it.
You can handle
kinetic energy cards, later, Gambit, weapon, and uses its kinetic energy. Motor, so it's like it's passive. Energy meter, the higher it is, the damage he does, or when it reaches the limit, these cards slow. Maybe a little bit like Phoenix's chain reaction mechanic, so we know for sure these two heroes are coming to the game, and they did suggested Season 5 would be collecting key cards. Now, we also have this 4.5 for Gambit to give you more of a time to have one.
Stay with me, Casey.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, given plenty of those over the years, trying to keep up with everyone.
Oh, those were simpler times for me. Sometimes I wish we could go back.
You know you're gonna slay his friend, I swear.
It's gonna be an epic one.
Time to act. Aramon's army looks like the triple fragment on the
five releases. The 5 is we have November. Matches, like Mark makes sense. We can right there. So let me know if you're excited for these heroes. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Show you the measure! Hey, watch out! Watch your back! So easy! You can handle that, right? Great. That's it. I was just getting... Hurry up, Casey. We don't have much time. Okay? Now let's get out of here.
The adventures of fun. This land is now claimed for the French exile or Tuma.
Over there.
Has the news not reached Atlantis?
Those are pretty deadly traps.
Take this information.
Yeah, let's finish it off. What's going on? I don't see the soul crystal fragments.
How kind of you to walk into my trap.
No longer must you keep adventures for your protection.
Bring it on.
Hey, watch out!
Why so many?
You can handle that, right? Look there!
Big target.
It's not protection.
Here we go.
Watch your back! Hey, watch out! Look there!
Here we go.
Watch your back! Hey, watch out!
Placing that flyer in.
Watch your back!
Not yet. Bobbing out with her knife off to give us the upper hand. He's long on the line. We gave this one next step. Pick one. We gave it to the show. Now it's time for a campaign. So out of the box, even knife off this can come.
Let's show the squad that they can never destroy them. Avengers? Yes.
See what's going on, Falcon.
That much more on a piece of planet design. Impossible to take on remotely. Unless you're in the picture.
Chewie needed these. Yes. And we're still alive. Example, we helped on the squadron to bring it up. This target. It's likely someone else's fault, isn't it? So be careful. I can see this thing crying from the inside. Time to face facts. You are a Mr. Bean to let you think. You can't right here, right now. That's so witch. Encourage witness. And there's only measures on the if we focus like I did, we would think they would see. That's right.
Prepare! It shoots!
Yes, that's like give me more of that. I created
Sorry, it's not over yet.
Did you think this was
We need to keep it that way for now.
You can handle it, all right? Look there! You're going down!
Anders, how you got the message? What's better than my games like all? Congratulate yourself by getting in that.
You can handle that, all right?
You, everything up, plans.
On to the next round.
If he fought half as well as he bragged, we wouldn't have any of these problems. I do not brag. I stay
of energy. Let's activate it again. Quick,
Think before I speak. I will try something in your house.
If there's gods so we can finally go our separate ways, we divide this fortress. I'll take that territory. Why should you get first choice?
It's possible.
Decisions have been made.
Fine. Giving you the honor of my presence to serve its purpose. Let me rule my life alone. What does I see the rest of you?
It's happening. We split up. Suzanne, I mean, even Nighthawk can't deny how well you got like right into our meetings.
Tony's right. This only worked because you brought a new style of leadership and I'm proud. Squadron separated, we can focus our attacks. You know what each of you need to do?
Let's go get our world back.
Finally, no more bickering outsized egos. Let's see how well they control their territories without my Rotterdam's force.
What? The Avengers? No, I saw them die. He's fighting in the name. I'll find them and destroy them. Let me make the finding part easier. You forgot to change the locks. As you assumed everyone Achilles was gone. This is a trick.
Damn it!
I think you got data. Look, I won't waste your time. One chance. Give up now, and we won't destroy you. Trick or not, you won't leave here alive. I'll take that as a no. Escapes free.
Stand clear.
You've got a blaster? Well, you've got a
Aramon's not here. It looks like the crystal fragment is on that central platform. Okay, I'll activate the core.
Right here, right now! Thanks for deal with
Here we go.
Watch your back.
Get the other side.
Look there.
I thought it was going to be on now.
No, micromanagers. I don't believe everything you see.
I'll show you sweeping target. You're going down.
Instead of box. No, the closet. Still a little about that whole speed time thing you did.
Go back right here, right now.
Enough of this. As over. Tony, time for step 2.
Hurry up, Casey. We don't have much time. Okay? Now let's get out of here.
I now know you are not a true
Escaping quite well, Sada. Were you not supposed to be a great hunter? Dishonoring your family name.
There is no greater dishonor than fighting alongside humans.
Line gate, over there.
Unlike the squad,
Those are pretty deadly traps.
But now he's forced to reveal himself.
Yeah, let's finish it off. What's going on? I don't see the soul crystal fragment.
How kind of me talking to you.
Sorry, buddy. Not today. Already dead.
It's on its way.
No need to linger on the
All boxed up.
We're being targeted.
We've been targeted.
I thought my last different advice was good, but fishing it didn't think it all with his powers. Jack, you still in there? Still maybe. Sticking a lot of will. The intruder giving me control.
We've been targeted. Look there!
Keep it going. Bring it on. Tell this one.
Rejoin the
What's that?
Is my
The weakest avenger against someone with near infinite power.
Wavelength of Earth's yellow sun fuels your powers. Can't say the same for all colors. Blue, for example. In case you haven't noticed, there are no weak Avengers.
Take this! Arena! Better be careful.
Well, taking that over the tower's deck wasn't so hard. Guess you just outplanned your plan. No, the team members. Thanks to Valiant, we picked off the quadrant one by one. Hey, Nighthawk, what you wanted me to join the team? I got the right decision. Charles is best in his thing, but not for long.
Prepare to die.
This guy beats the kid up.
Then you just got
Okay. Nighthawk's turned Hyperion into a database. We've only got minutes without him detonating the planet.
We've been targeted.
Still your new style of leadership can handle a Hyperion capable of blowing up your world. Down, vendors, but not out. No,
Come on! I can hear you.
Prison energy gone. You pushed it too far with the stun still.
On to the
shame it
next
doesn't look pretty handy right now.
Barrier's running out of energy. Let's activate it again. Quickly.
Again. Nighthawk's trying to get one step ahead of us. Let's show him the Avengers won't fall for them again. Right. I've learned a thing or 10 from you today, Falcon. I'll handle Ego McGrapply, boys. What about Hyperion? Time for some spelunking.
I can't move right now.
Planetary
That's legs.
You know, I think you want to listen to follow me, Stark. That
34 cents.
This material. Unlike you, and listen to my team. At Hyperion's current rate, we'll be able to destabilize the spore within minutes. Nothing like cutting it close. Avengers.
We've been targeted.
Oh, come on!
You know, if you destroy the planet, you destroy your own teammate. My teammates are not crazy too much.
It's fall!
like both worlds fit together. You should have realized this battle was over the moment you came on board my ship.
How the fuck I lost that shit? God damn. I gotta do all that bullshit over again.
Not how you predicted. He still has enough to make it to the Earth.
Dispose of them.
What might look like gets back? Lots of back.
Aramon's looks like the soul crystal fragment is on that central platform. I sense flying gates. Okay, I'll activate the full core.
You're asking for this. Right here, right now. Watch your back. Show you what I'm made of.
I used to have friends in high places.
You can handle that, right?
Yes. Time to supplement.
You're going down.
Not strong enough.
No amount of cigarettes is going to get that Hyperion smell like that.
Look there. It is done. Hurry up,
They also didn't wait just for their highly powered guests.
Okay, now let's get out of here.
Nothing's more powerful than a solid team. Well, that and proper logo placement. Thor? Constant improvement. All right, Avengers, let's get back to work.
Flying gate, over there.
That was a pretty deadly trap.
It was indeed close. But now it will be forced to reveal itself.
Yeah. Let's finish it off. What's going on? I don't see the soul crystal fragment.
How kind of you to walk into my trap.
Damn it, he tricked us! This should be entertaining.
We're being targeted.
You can handle that, all right? We've been targeted.
So many.
You can handle that, all right?
Here we go.
Be careful. We've been targeted.
So many. Gotta be careful.
Hey, watch out! On to the next challenge.
with scientific impenetrable. The slightest motion will drop this cell into obliteration.
We're being targeted. So many.
Show you what I'm made of!
Virtua! Arena!
Here we go!
Take that!
Behind you, I tell you. Yes. That's out there. Ant-Man. Fire on me. And data analysis network. Fire it up, Ant-Man. And it's the most cutting-edge satellite ever offering vast reaches of space. Riches with carbon and carbon. Avengers will provide some challenges. Yeah, start watching out. They're going to get empty space right around the corner.
Take this! Virtua!
Gotta be careful. Are we being targeted? You can go right down!
Origin unknown. Sounds like a frontier. Oh, we're back in space. Maybe just one time smashing isn't the answer.
Don't even need to come on. Watch your back. Trying to end it. Great. That's it. I was just getting shot.
Barrier's running out of energy.
Let's activate it again. Quick.
Looks like we're going to get into the classroom bugs. My world will be saved. You know about the Avengers, light years away from Earth? One does not defeat Thanos without the universe noticing. You've heard tales of the space vandals outsmarting Galactus and draining the Infinity Stones. Some of these stories must be exaggerated, of course. No, not really. Who might you be? A young Avenger in I'm Hawkeye. You know, but I've been here since the beginning. Hawkeye. I'm certain when you got his name way, you will become a great one. I'm starting to like this guy.
Look there!
One is under siege. Fears I've never seen more fun for a man. You are only home. This gap, we have to act on it, but we can't leave Earth unprotected.
Don't worry about us, Cap. We have everything under control down here.
We're already Earth's mightiest heroes. Ready to be the universe's mightiest? But it can take television. This is potentially dangerous and definitely exciting. You can't ever concern the equator. My gear can't even read what it's emitting. That's exactly my concern. Rushing into a battle where I'm prepared for a dangerous strategy. I'm ready to raise Brad's skull.
Oh, fuck!
If we find ourselves pushed to the limit yet, we'll do what we always do. Push ourselves.
What a warm welcome. Look there!
Looks like the soul crystal fragment is on that central platform. I sense flying gates. Okay, I'll activate the Not strong enough.
Look there!
The Avengers were reaching the table.
Right here, right now!
He's loving the path. They never miss.
You can handle that, all right? I'll show you what I'm made of! It is done. Hurry up, Gator. We don't have much time, okay? Now let's get out of here.
Mighty Avengers of Earth might have heard of us. Apparently we're legendary in space.
I have heard of Earth. When Proxima Midnight is not impressed. What's up?
Flying gate, over there.
That was a pretty deadly trap.
Was indeed close. But now, the force to reveal itself.
Yeah, let's finish it off.
Those energy readings I got
What's going on? I don't see the soul crystal fragments.
Something tells me that's what this charming lady and her friends are here for.
He tricked us!
Still influence me? What makes us better Avengers? That must be getting great.
You can handle that, all right? We be targeted. You can handle that, all right? You're asking of this.
This is exactly what it's worried about. We need to discover the right of defense's battleground. Alright, I'll admit, this is a little more adventure than I'm sure.
That's it. I was just getting started.
The universe shall soon bow before my quest.
Fighting on alien soil. There are too many unknown variables. Just have to get that pyramid before Thanos is done moving up. That's that.
I dropped that bitch! Oh my god!
How could I?